Would you like to know which 4K TVs are the best in the UK? If that's you, welcome to Best UK Reviews, where we research the most crucial buying factors and analyze user reviews and real-world tests to discover the best buying options. Also, be sure to watch the video to the end for crucial information about the products listed in this presentation. First, the best budget option, the TCL PF650K. When your budget is tight but you still want genuine 4K picture quality, the TCL PF650K, priced around £249, delivers something remarkable. True 4K Ultra HD resolution in a 50-inch package for less than the cost of a weekend away. This is proper 4K, 3840 by 2160 pixels, giving you 4 times the detail of full HD. In practical terms, from a typical 6 to 8 foot viewing distance on a 50-inch screen, you get noticeably sharper detail for 4K content from Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, and next-gen gaming consoles like PS5 and Xbox Series X. Text looks crisper, sports action is clearer, and native 4K streaming shows its full quality without compromise. What makes this TV stand out is that it delivers genuine 4K at a budget-friendly price point. Just 18 months ago, you would have needed to spend £400 or more for proper 4K resolution at this screen size. The direct LED backlighting provides consistent brightness across the screen, and while it doesn't have the advanced local dimming of more expensive models, it handles contrast well for everyday viewing. The 60Hz refresh rate handles UK broadcast content, films, TV shows, and casual gaming perfectly well, sufficient for most users who aren't playing competitive FPS games at 120 frames per second. So, who is this TV for? The TCL PF650K is for families that need a TV for the bedroom or kitchen TV with proper 4K without spending £400 plus, students in shared housing who want genuine 4K quality, and first-time 4K buyers who don't want to compromise on resolution. With consistent praise for its excellent value and genuinely good picture quality for the price from buyers and review experts, this TV proves that you can get authentic 4K without breaking the bank. It also has limitations as a budget option, such as its speakers, which would benefit from a soundbar, though they are adequate for casual viewing. Additionally, it lacks advanced features like local dimming and a high refresh rate for gaming. The build quality reflects the budget positioning, but at around £249 for a 50-inch true 4K TV, it delivers extraordinary value and proper future-proofing with 4K resolution. Next, the best value option, the Hisense U7NQT-UK. If the TCL offers reliable 4K, the Hisense U7NQT-UK delivers something truly transformative: 4K resolution with mini LED technology and 384 local dimming zones. Available in sizes ranging from 55 to 100 inches, the screen's dimensions are ideal for most living rooms, with typical viewing distances of 7 to 10 feet, providing an immersive experience without overwhelming the space. Here's why that matters compared to the budget TCL. The TCL uses a single backlight. It's either bright or dim across the whole screen. The Hisense divides the backlight into 384 separate zones that brighten or dim independently, a feature known as local dimming. This means that when you're watching a film with a starry night sky, the stars shine brilliantly white, while the surrounding black sky remains truly dark. It's the difference between a flat picture and one with genuine depth and contrast. The TCL can't do this. It would either brighten the whole screen, washing out the blacks, or dim everything, losing the star details. The Hisense U7 also delivers significantly enhanced contrast and detail with its mini LED technology. In practical terms, this translates to sharper image quality, particularly in high contrast scenes. For gamers, this is where things get serious. While the TCL handles 60 frames per second gaming fine, the Hisense supports 120 frames per second gaming on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, as well as a 144 Hz refresh rate for PC gaming. Refresh rate is how many times per second the screen updates. 144 Hz means 144 updates per second, versus TCL's 60 Hz. In fast games like Call of Duty or racing sims, higher refresh rates make motion smoother, clearer, and more responsive. The Hisense U7 features comprehensive HDR support, including Dolby Vision and HDR10+, which adapt brightness scene by scene, and a built-in 2.1-channel sound system with an actual subwoofer for deeper bass than TCL's standard speakers. So who's this TV for? Serious gamers wanting next-gen console features without paying £1,000 plus, and families that want a large living room TV with excellent picture quality. Originally £1,299, now 54% off at £599 for the 55-inch option. UK buyers call it jaw-dropping with 4.4 plus stars. Next, the best for gaming. The LG C5 OLED, the Hisense U7, is excellent for gaming, but the LG C5 at £1,199 for the 55-inch option operates in another dimension, and here's precisely why. Both TVs offer 120Hz gaming and HDMI 2.1, but the LG C5 takes it further with 4.7 milliseconds input lag at 120Hz, compared to the Hisense's 5.3 milliseconds. More crucially, it adds something Hisense fundamentally cannot match: a 0.1 millisecond pixel response time. Response time refers to the speed at which individual pixels can change color. The Hisense LCD panel needs several milliseconds to switch from black to white, which can create slight motion blur in ultra-fast scenes. The LG's OLED panel switches in 0.1 milliseconds, essentially instantaneous. This eliminates motion blur entirely, making fast-paced shooters, racing games, and competitive multiplayer feel razor-sharp even during the most chaotic moments. However, the real magic of OLED compared to Mini-LED lies in its ability to achieve perfect blacks. Remember how Hisense utilizes 384 dimming zones to adjust the brightness of specific parts of the screen? The LG has 8.3 million dimming zones, one for every single pixel. Each pixel can turn completely off, producing absolute black rather than the slight grey glow you get from LED backlighting, even with 384 zones. In dark games like Resident Evil or Alan Wake, the difference is transformative. Shadows become genuinely terrifying, and the contrast between dark corridors and flickering lights creates an unmatched atmosphere. The C5 also includes 4 full-bandwidth HDMI 2.1 ports, which are 2 more than Hisense, plus supports both AMD FreeSync Premium and NVIDIA G-Sync, eliminating screen tearing. It also features dedicated game optimizer modes for FPS, RPG, and RTS genres, with on-screen dashboards displaying real-time VRR status and frame rates. On the flip side, compared to our previous TVs, the C5 costs twice as much as the Hisense, 4 times as much as the TCL, and sacrifices the Hisense's extreme brightness. It's also worth noting that OLED panels can experience burn-in if static images are left on screen for thousands of hours, and that the speakers, while decent, don't match the visual quality. A soundbar is recommended. So who's this TV for? Serious competitive gamers who play FPS titles, racing sims, or fighting games where every millisecond matters, plus console enthusiasts who want the ultimate PS5/Xbox Series X experience. Next, the best for picture quality, the Sony BRAVIA 8 OLED. If the LG C5 is the gaming champion, the Sony BRAVIA 8 at £1,599, 55 inches, or £1,899, 65 inches, is the picture quality master, and what Hi-Fi and Tech Radar both praise it as one of the finest OLEDs. Like the LG, this uses OLED technology with 8.3 million dimming zones, perfect blacks, and 0.1 millisecond response time. Where it differentiates itself is that Sony's decades of filmmaking expertise translate into its display processing. The XR cognitive processor with AI scene recognition doesn't just display the picture, it analyzes and optimizes every frame to present content exactly as directors intended. Compared to the LG C5, the Sony achieves better color accuracy out of the box, superior motion handling with XR OLED motion technology, and more natural cinematic picture quality. While the LG excels at gaming responsiveness, the Sony excels at making Netflix films and premium streaming content look breathtakingly authentic. Another unique feature is its Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, which enables the screen itself to vibrate as a speaker, creating perfect synchronization between picture and sound. Unlike the external speakers on the TCL, Hisense, or LG, sound literally comes from where the action is happening on screen, similar to cinema screens. The 2.2 channel 50-watt system is surprisingly effective, though audiophiles will still prefer dedicated home theater sound. So who's this TV for? Film enthusiasts who prioritize authentic cinematic picture quality over gaming features, professionals requiring accurate color for photo-video editing, and anyone seeking exceptional picture quality with excellent sound. Buyers describe the picture quality as perfect, the sound as awesome depth of sound, and the colors as sharp, bright and natural. Available in 55 inches, 65 inches and 77 inches sizes that make them perfect for dedicated home cinema rooms or larger open-plan living spaces where you sit further from the screen. Next, the best for bright rooms, the Samsung QN90F. Everything we've discussed assumes standard lighting, but what if you have a south-facing conservatory or a living room with floor-to-ceiling windows? The Samsung QN90F at £2,499, 65 inches, solves the bright room problem with two revolutionary features: exceptional brightness and glare-free anti-reflection technology. Let's talk about brightness first. Samsung achieves flagship-level mini LED brightness with 720 local dimming zones, nearly twice the 384 zones of Hisense for more precise contrast control. While exact NIT figures vary by scene, Samsung's Neo Quantum HDR Plus delivers powerful brightness that remains clearly visible even in direct sunlight. Compared to our previous TVs, it significantly outperforms the budget TCL, exceeds the Hisense U7N's already impressive 1,500 nits, and is roughly 2 to 3 times brighter than OLED's 1,200 nits. But brightness alone isn't enough. Reflections remain a problem. This is where glare-free technology makes a difference. It's an advanced anti-reflection coating that virtually eliminates screen reflections without dulling colors or reducing contrast. In practical terms, you can watch this TV in a bright conservatory with afternoon sun streaming in, and the picture remains clear, vibrant, and glare-free. The LG C5 OLED, despite its superior picture quality, would be overwhelmed. The Hisense U7N would struggle too, despite its 1,500 nit brightness, and the budget TCL would be virtually unwatchable in direct sunlight. Only Samsung effectively addresses this specific problem. The QN90F also delivers excellent gaming features with a 165Hz refresh rate, 4 HDMI 2.1 ports, VRR, and low input lag. The NQ4 also has an 8-speaker Dolby Atmos sound system with 60-watt output that exceeds all our previous TVs. So who's this TV for? Anyone with bright, south-facing rooms or conservatories, families who watch TV during the day with curtains open, and sports fans want to view daytime matches without closing their blinds. Expert reviews awarded it 5 stars, praising the glare-free technology as a game-changer for bright room viewing. TechRadar called it stunning, with outstanding mini LED TV performance. The trade-offs include premium pricing for the flagship territory, a slight contrast disadvantage compared to OLED in pitch-black rooms due to mini LED limitations, and some slight haloing may appear around bright objects on dark backgrounds. There you have it. Those are the best 4K TVs to buy right now. As promised earlier, I have vital information on how you can obtain the best offer immediately. Click the link in the description to receive the best offer immediately. Additionally, if you have more time on your hands and won't make a purchase today, consider checking out our price tracker in the description to receive an alert when the price drops. If you love this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.